now we will hear from Jessica. Jessica is a global impact investor, and she is a co-founder of XOCO. Well, right now she's the vice president for private equity and venture capital investments at DG, the German development finance institution, and the chairman of the 2X Challenge, a global initiative at the forefront of gender-lens investing. Jessica also serves on the board of directors of Alpha Mundi Foundation and the Mexican financial institution Mega, as well as on the advisory board of several private equity funds. As a mentor for Endeavor, she supports high-impact companies as they scale up. Okay, now let's hear from Jessica.
And I'll keep it very short so we can almost delve into the solution sessions. I just wanted to share a quick overview of XOCO and how we are approaching the solution. We started XOCO amidst the pandemic last year because we realized that we needed to be much more agile in our response and come up with more innovative solutions to empower adolescent girls to escape these complex situations of gender-based violence. And so we want to empower adolescent girls in the global south to leapfrog from their current situation, however complicated it may be, to digital jobs of the future. And we're primarily targeting girls at risk of sexual exploitation, as we have seen that this is such a big risk affecting girls all over the world. And so we refuse to accept that their only options are precarious alternatives and really want to focus on skilled jobs of the future, not just any kind of jobs. We have developed, and we can move to the next slide, a digital education model that's combining ed tech with practical training to create new pathways for girls to escape sexual exploitation and access skilled jobs in the digital economy. And so to make this happen, we partner with local grassroots organizations, many of whom you've met today, who are very close to our target group, already have several services in place. And so we come in as a strategic partner with the digital education and empowerment model, focusing more on pathways to skilled jobs of the future. And we're also, so on the one hand, partnering with local grassroots organizations like CARE in Ecuador and their networks, as well as with a local partner grassroots organization in Colombia working at the border to Venezuela. And on the other hand, we're working with big innovative companies like Accenture, who help us from the job market perspective. Moving on to the next slide. Just in a nutshell, what does our Education Accelerator program look like? We have live digital classes that are delivered by business professionals working for global and local companies, and that are champions in digital transformation, agile collaboration, and innovation. We also have a digital mentoring program with role models, since we all know that role models are so important to really show opportunities of the future and serve as role models to these girls. We have peer-to-peer empowerment sprints, collaboration on practical business models or business projects that help these girls develop a track record and then to apply to these skilled jobs. And going through these accelerator programs also allows the girls to be part of a global business network and a community of peer support and mentors for life. Moving on to the next slide, and I think it's also our final slide. We're currently fundraising for our pilot projects, and what we've seen is that the situation is incredibly complex on the ground. And here you can see the first participants that we have for our pilot in Colombia. These are Venezuelan refugee girls who are currently in sexual exploitation, and the solution that we need for them has to be very holistic. So we have the digital education model, and that's basically ready to be implemented. But we've realized that many of these girls are currently homeless. They're really in the most severe kind of risk situations. And so we're currently fundraising to set up a shelter and to provide them with kind of the basic stipend and shelter solution that they need in order to escape sexual exploitation and then go on their education journey. And so, yeah, that's ending with a quick call to action. We have an Indiegogo campaign. We're currently fundraising for this pilot in Colombia, as well as for our pilot with CARE in Ecuador. and would love for all of you to join us there. And with that, back over to Aliana and Elaleta to guide us into the breakout rooms.